All right, shalom, shalom. Call all you how about Shin Shah. Shalom to the elect. Now, it's just a quick video. I want to touch on another key indicator, I should say. I was trying to think of the correct words to say. Or some key indicators showing who is who and who's in that land right now. And they actually not really supposed to be in that land. That's why the land is desolate. Now, I came across this video because I always be watching stuff on the infographic show. They be having some stuff on there. It says, I'm going to just say Yasher Allah, just in case they try to censor the word. How Yasher Allah is turning a desert into a farmland. But either way it go, no matter what they try to do, they not going to offset the prophecies. They can't undo what was done, so to speak. It got to be something divine that's going to happen to actually make that land how it's supposed to be. So this is just, I'm going to let this play a little bit. But it's just some more key indicators of who's who in that land. They're not supposed to be over there. Like the elders say, the small hats and the big hats. See, that's how you look. When you look at this map, that's how you know it was something divine that had to happen. Let me go to these precepts real quick. Let me see if this is the one. I was reading through this and just thinking about it. It's the book of Micah, chapter 7, verse 13. It says, Notwithstanding the land shall be desolate because of them that dwell therein, for the fruit of their doing. So just think about, what do they do? How they do on the earth. And see, our people, even though a lot of our people are real wicked, they don't adapt to the ways of Esau. You have a lot of our people, when we go on certain land or soil or whatever, and we, deal with it, we don't have to dig no trenches and all that extra stuff. The land just be fertile because we put that vibration on it. We got that type of spirit. But Amalek, them being in a certain part of the world, look what they got to do to make it fertile. And they right here by the Mediterranean Sea, so the land should be super fertile. Because of the fruit of their doings, though, it's not. Now, let me let this play some more. See, that's how you know, man. Those are not the people, man. We go to this precept. I want to say, you know what? I want to say it's in Revelation chapter 21, if I ain't mistaken. Okay, but that's starting off. Let me get to this part. When you go look at that land right now, you see the stuff that go on the news. It's just a lot, man. I don't want to write this out. I'll show some of those videos as well in another lesson. I just want to touch on these topics. Now it says, right here, let me see. In Revelation chapter 21, verse 12, it says, "And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Yasher Allah." Now, where is that at today? Those are supposed to be the people. Where is this at, man? See, these are questions people have to ask, and these are the topics that certain people have to really speak on. And that's how you know those people that actually be so-called speaking out, or bringing out information, celebrities that try to bring out information, they don't really be versed in the scriptures like that. They being used for whatever lot they're being used for, so to speak. It says in verse 13, on the east 3 gates, and on the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. And the Lamb was talking about Yahushua. It says, and he that taught with me had a golden reed to measure the city and the gates thereof, and the wall thereof, and the city by 4 square, and the length as large as the breadth. And he measured the city with the reed, 12,000 furlongs, and the length and the breadth and the height of it are equal. He had measured the wall thereof 144 cubits, according to the measure of man, that is, of the angel. And the building of the wall of it was of jasper, and the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. Where is that at, man? And those supposed to be the people. Where is this at, man? Now, they could try to replicate it, which they're not going to even get nowhere near replicating it. But when they actually serve their captivity, we not building this, man. Our people, our ancestors, which we are our ancestors, so we can say we built Babylon up. These houses, these roads, railways, bridges, buildings, skyscrapers, all that stuff our people contribute to building. Esau, oh man, it's gonna be 100% employment for Esau, man. Primarily Amalek. In verse 19 it says, and the foundation of the wall of the city was garnished with all manner of precious stones. The foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third chalcedony, the fourth an emerald, the fifth a sardonyx, the sixth a sardius, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the ninth a topaz, the 10th a chrysoprase. I may be pronouncing that wrong, so Salakia. Say the 11th a jacinth, the 12th an amethyst. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls, and every several gate was of 1 pearl. And the street of the city was pure gold, as it was transparent as glass. I had a vision of this a while ago. And when you look at it, man, it definitely looked exactly how I was describing it, man. So, I don't want to write this out. I make it on this first go round. You, Akim, do as well. Because, hey, Esau going to have some work to do, man, to make this city like this. Them stones, man, them stones ain't light. And they not easy to just chisel away either. You got to put in some work for that. It says, and I saw no temple therein, for the Lord Ha'adawan and the Lamb are the temple of it. So them trying to build this third temple, that's just, hey man, when prophecy come to pass, y'all, you have to choose wisely with your words, because Esau, these algorithms and shit. Y'all know what's going to happen to that little shit they trying to build up over there. In verse 23 it says, and the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon, to shine in it, but the glory of Adawan did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereof. And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it, and the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor to it. This not happening yet. I was just about to jump to Isaiah, the book of Isaiah, and talk about how the gate should be open. Verse 25 says, and the gates of it shall not be shut at all by day, there should be no night there. Which they got a border. You can't just cross over in there. Think you just finna get up in there. You gotta have that jab that they give out. And not only that, you gotta have certain clearance as well to get over there. It ain't just easy to just travel over there like you want. Especially now. In verse 26 it says, and they shall bring the glory and honor of the nations into it. It's not happening right now. It ain't none of these. Look, them Persians, Iran, man, they've been beefing with them this whole time. They're not bringing their glory and their honor to it. And other nations, they fed up too. Only defense they got is America, aka Babylon. That's why that one precept, it says, the least of the flock should draw them out. They're gonna draw them into this third war. Verse 27 it says, and there should in no wise enter into anything that defileth, neither whatsoever work of abomination or maketh a lie, but they which are written in the Lamb's book of life. This hasn't happened yet. So, for them to be who they say they are, where this stuff at, man? You have to ask these questions. You have to actually see what's going on, and your answers are right here, man. Let me see. We'll go to another precept. Here we go. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 60 and verse. Let me see. I'm going to start at verse 4. Lift up thine eyes round about and see all they gather to themselves together. They come to thee. Thy son shall come from far, and thy daughter shall be nursed at thy side. Then thou shalt see and flow together, and thy heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. This hasn't happened yet. Said the multitude of camels shall cover thee, the dromedaries of Midian and Ephah. All they from Sheba shall come, and shall bring gold and incense, and shall shoot forth their praises of her outer wine. This hasn't happened yet. It says all the flocks of Kedar shall be gathered together unto thee. The rams of Nebaioth shall minister unto thee. It shall come up with acceptance on my altar, and I will glorify the house of my glory. Who are these that fly as a cloud, and as it does to their windows? Surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring the sons from far, their silver, their gold with them, to the name of her outer wine, thy power, and to the Holy One of Yasharallah, because he hath glorified thee. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls. Hold up. See what it say right here? We not building that up, man. It say the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their king shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, and they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, which I don't know why that ain't pop up when I typed it in, but it's all good. It's here right here. It says, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly destroyed, utterly wasted, so to speak. So, this hasn't happened yet, man. And Amalek noticed, but see, Amalek don't got away with lying and conniving so long that they have a lot of people fooled. Then you have our own people. They don't want to even be on top about this. You try to tell our people we're going to have servants, people going to build up our cities and all that. They don't. A lot of people don't want that, man. So that's why you have a remnant, and you're going to have some people that ain't going to make it on that first go round. They're going to come back. They're going to be in their right mind, though. No, they're going to come back shamefaced. And after a period of time, they'll be cool. Now, you read on some more. I ain't going to read on with all this. I know people have a short attention span. But it goes into it. All the stuff that's supposed to be over them. That land supposed to be fertile and full of some of everything, so to speak. But it's not, though. Because Amalek is over there. And because of the fruit of their doings, the land is made desolate. So they gotta actually import and ship stuff in. And pay for it on top of that. We ain't got, look, when we get over there, we not going to have to pay. Them people going to see us. They going to see how we moving. They going to want to come bring it. Because another reason why, book of Genesis chapter 12 verse 3, it says, and I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee, and in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. And that's why the earth gonna be in a good estate, because they're gonna, for one, the Most High gonna set us up when Yahweh shall come back and do what he do. You have people make these jokes talking about your sky daddy and all that. Okay, them are gonna be the same ones that's gonna be weeping and wailing and crying and bugging out, because they're gonna look up and see, like, this was true. This what is, these stories and these tales that these men were telling, these prophecies that men were speaking on, this is actually true. It's coming to pass, and they're gonna bug out. But once we actually set up in our land, we're going to be blessed. The nation's going to bless us. Well, I should say, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah going to bless us. The nation's going to bring stuff. And then them doing that, they're going to be blessed, as it is written right here. So they're going to be happy. That's why the scriptures say, let me think about it real quick. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked rule, the people mourn. People mourning right now because wicked ass Amalek ruling and stealing resources and doing whatever they do. The list goes on. I ain't gonna go down the whole list. But when the righteous are in authority, man, people gonna rejoice. They're gonna be happy as hell. They're gonna get their fair share of land, goods. They're gonna be up under us, of course. But that's how it's gonna be. And then you have people that with this bugged out, we all one doctrine and all that. Ain't nothing in this universe just one separate thing by itself or one thing altogether. Now, you can say, oh, things work in synchronicity. Yeah, because you got the sun, then the sun helped the planet out, and so on and so on. So, but everything has its own position, though. So, us as beings on this earth, people on this earth, God's chosen people on this earth, we have a position we have to fulfill. We have to show and be an example on this earth. So, as we be the example, people follow suit. But the example that our people been setting now, man, look at how the earth is, man. Even though the earth is given to the hand of wicked, our people have become more wicked than the wicked. And hold on, let me see. It's a precept. This book of Proverbs chapter 12 verse 26, it says, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. And look, how people are seduced by that wicked shit. You look on TikTok and Instagram, whatever, all this other stuff. How people love wicked shit. But you get around people and try to be on something righteous, having a healthy diet, raising your vibration, whatever. Man, how people look at you crazy. Like, man, okay, what's good that's gonna do for me? See what else I want to do. Can't find it right away. I'm just moving on. But our people really take on the customs of the wicked and perfect it, man. And Esau love that shit, because they'll go send up their prayers and accuse us and like, look at what they're doing. Let me see if I can find that. Shit like it. Let me move on to the other topic, because it's like sometimes I type in certain words. If you don't type in the line of the word verbatim, so to speak, it won't come up right away. So it's still like it. But Esau, they like to accuse us anyway of the stuff that we do, but they put this stuff in front of us and seduce our people, man. Like that precept I just read and mentioned. And our people give into it instead of just being like, you know what, we need to serve the Lord. We need to correct our ways and tighten up. Because you got a remnant of our people that's going to tighten up and don't get right. And the Lord going to deliver those individuals. So as you see what's happening on the earth, you're seeing who is who fulfilling prophecy. And Amalek is fulfilling their role as well, which I'm going to end this off of this. I ain't want to go on too much more. Let me see. It's in the book of Revelation 2, verse 9. It says, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. And look, if people really went into this precept right here, anytime Amalek get on TV with that bullshit or whatever they get on, how can they go against this? That's why the scriptures say the Lord should give you a mouth that no man should be able to gainsay nor resist. Because when you know these precepts and you really know what's in this book condemned Amalek. This book condemned Esau. Why the scriptures say, blessed is he that readeth. You got to read these things and remember these things and internalize them. It said in verse 10, said, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So you Akim, man, hey, Esau been monitoring. You look at your videos, your view count be changing. Videos get took down, or they get struck. You get strikes on your channel and all this. You got to make backup pages and stuff. Man, Esau got their list, man. They know who's who, and then they know who really speaking the truth, because they're not taking down videos that don't hold no weight. They take down the stuff that holds some weight. And they know, like, man, if this get out, people start waking up and figuring this out. And Esau took crafty counsel doing that, man. Like the book of Psalms mentioned, they took crafty counsel and cutting us off from being a nation and remembering our name, remembering who we are. So, roughly paraphrasing. I just wanted to, let me see what else I'm going to read. I'm going to read it on a little bit more, and I'm going to end this off. Verse 11 says, he that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh should not be hurt of the second death. So this is what you got to overcome, Akim. This is what we look forward to, making it on that first go round, man. When them chariots come, like our ancestors used to say, swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Them songs, hey, we looking for that chariot to come carry us home, man. And we see Babylon go up in smoke, as it is written in the book of Revelation. Like the scripture say, for in 1 hour great riches shall be bought tonight, and our land gonna be cleansed too. The Amalek not just gonna be over there doing whatever they doing. They gotta get cleansed before we go back in there. And prophecy gonna be fulfilled as it is written, man. And that's just what it is. And that's why Esau running scared. They doing what they doing. But it ain't gonna work, man, because they can do nothing against the truth but for the truth. So I just want to bring this out. Not around Rosh Hashanah, this is edifying. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Shalom to the elect.